What is poppin', fly girl and fly guys? This is your girl TR Brianna. Don't you forget it. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we are having a little chit chat. Ooh, I said chit chat and mukbang. Okay, I made a fried portobello mushroom burger. Get into it if you can. Ooh, okay. So on this burger, this is your portobello mushroom. We have bacon by Benevolent Bacon. I believe the brand is called Sweet Earth. If that's incorrect, I will put it somewhere in this frame. We also have tomato, avocado. Yo, that's what I forgot to put on here. I forgot to add my spinach. Really, it's kind of like supposed to be lettuce, but like meh. But yeah, forgot to add my spinach. And then I do have some avocado on here. A little bit of veganaise and honey barbecue, or spicy honey barbecue. And then I made some home fries. Like, I always make home fries. I don't do the freezer fries. That's just not me. I'm gonna get myself situated. Okay, I do have a little bit of cranberry juice in here, and it's a Saturday night, so honestly I want to get a little feel good. I really wanted to like go out and enjoy myself and get dressed and cute, but I'm like, how about I just do that for y'all, for my family? If you're not subscribed to this channel, join the Fly Girl and Fly Guy family, the Vibe High family, because we vibe high, and that's on period. Okay, don't laugh at me, so typical. I had a little bit of like tequila left, so I'm just gonna make me a cocktail. I'm gonna make me a cocktail, and honestly I've been holding on to this bottle since like the summertime. Okay, so I only do like cocktails right now, but okay, there we go. I'm okay. I have like enough possibly to make a drink like maybe tomorrow. But yeah, so as you can see, we're having a mukbang. We are going to talk about me going vegan. We're going to talk about adulting, and then also just a little bit of motivation, because I know y'all be feeling low sometimes, and I was feeling low as fuck. Okay, but I'm gonna share like how I pretty much like got over that, and yeah, so we gonna get it going, or we are going to get it going. I'm so sorry, like it's like when I come on here and talk to you guys, I just talk in slang. So cool. This drink is perfect. It's not overbearing. I'm gonna, ooh, my napkins fell. I'm gonna add some of my let me put my hair back too. Put it on my ears. I still want to be cute for y'all. Normally I put a ponytail in that bit, okay, because when I eat. I'll put a little barbecue sauce here because I want to be able to dip. I might be dipping my burger. Last time I made this burger, it was just super messy. So I'm like, I still put sauce on here, but hey. Okay, so let's get started. We're going vegan. Hold on, let me take a bite into my burger first. Do y'all like choose which part of the burger is like the best side to take the bite in? Because this let's see. I need one more bite so we can get started. And this is a warning. I do not eat cute, okay? And sometimes I might be talking with a little bit of sauce on my lip. Mind your business, because you wish you was eating this burger too. One more bite. Alright, cool. Let's get it bumping and jumping. So, let's talk going vegan, okay? If this is your first time to this channel, or first time really getting to know me, or maybe you already know me but you just really don't know about me. Let me wipe my mouth. I just went vegan Thanksgiving of 2019. I've been a pescatarian for 5 years, since 2015. And while I was a pescatarian, I was still eating vegetarian and I was still eating vegan. I started off my journey. If you are from Atlanta, ever been to Atlanta and you've been to a health food store called Seven Nanda, I used to work there in 2015 and 2017 for about 2.5 years, and that's what really started my health journey. That's what really started me cutting out meat. I cut out pork for like 5 months, and really red meat, and I never really ate red meat in the first place. And then I went to only doing chicken, turkey, and fish, and then I got to a point where I was only doing seafood, which of course during that time I felt like it just gave me a little bit of leeway. I was still in college, and you know, I just loved my lobster, I loved my scallops, I loved my oysters, I loved my fish, salmon. And of course, like going out with my friends at that time too, that just gave me a little bit of extra something that I could get on the menu when I was going out, and it just worked for me. Like, and what I do have to say is just, it's all about balance. But I did finally start my vegan journey. I felt super called to do so. And Thanksgiving, I was in New York. I went out to a restaurant on Thanksgiving, and ooh, sorry, I had a piece of fish, y'all, and that fish was not tasting right. It was like a fried snapper at this Latin American restaurant, and it just was not popping for me, like, at all. The fish was like large, oversized. I felt so wrong eating the fish. It didn't sit right with me. And one thing about me, I'm gonna eat, like, I'm gonna eat some food, period. And I just couldn't, like, majority of the fish, like half of the fish was just still there, because I'm like, yo, something's not sitting right. So I keep shaking the table. I just felt super called to start my vegan journey. Go ahead and follow my food blog on Instagram at She Gotta Eat. I'm gonna put the information below, probably somewhere in this frame too as well. We are plant-based 2021, so since the start of like this year, I've been posting a lot of my vegan recipes, vegan brand favorites. As you see further down on my timeline and on my profile, you'll see some pescatarian eats still. So options in Atlanta, options from when I went out and traveled. I do travel often, so you will see that on my page. But if you just want any food inspiration, any vegan inspiration, go ahead and follow my food blog, and I got you. Like, I'm dropping the gems, I'm dropping the jewels, and it's just really a part of my daily life. I love cooking, and one thing with me going vegan, it just allowed me to be so creative in the kitchen. I am recreating meals that you would think that you would need meat to cook, and that's just not the case. So I've really just been having a lot of fun recreating meals and creating meals for myself, like, especially when I just don't have nothing to eat. I'm gonna make nothing out of something. Like, I'm gonna eat. She Gotta Eat. Like, that's literally why I named my food blog She Gotta Eat, because regardless, I am going to eat. I wanted to tell y'all one more thing. I was just going on a little bit of a rampage, but yeah, I mean, I just been having a lot of fun with doing that, and I feel good. Like, yeah, I get full, but I still feel light. I still feel like a light body. It makes my body feel good. And that is pretty much it on that. Let me sit here and think before I like switch up the topic. Let me just take a little bites of food. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else I wanted to mention about that. Am I ask you? If y'all have any questions too as well in regards to my vegan journey, if you want me to make another video, and if you just have any questions in general about going vegan, feel free to comment down below, and I'm always happy to engage and interact with you all. One more time. I love you, and you love me. I'm eating this burger. Ooh wee, hey. But yeah, it's definitely been a smooth transition and journey for me, especially since I incorporated, oh my gosh, I'm getting into my pants, especially since I incorporated veganism into my diet prior to me being a pescatarian. I got something stuck in my teeth. But yeah, so beautiful journey, beautiful vegan journey right now. I'm gonna go ahead and forward into that adulting life, because shit is crazy, okay? Like, shit is crazy, okay? 2020 into 2021, it's just like, whoa. Mind you, I had my highs in 2020, I had my lows. I'm grateful for it all. Like, that's one thing, I'm always give gratitude and show gratitude, but it was like a rough time period for me, I'm not gonna lie. And the thing about me is, like, I'm gonna make it look sexy, I'm gonna make it look good, I'm gonna be going through the craziest time of my life, but I'm gonna make it look good, you know what I'm saying? I still feel those emotions, I'm gonna still cry, I have human emotions, okay? And often, sometimes I wish the people around me and the people that I love recognize that. Like, I am that strong friend. I am the friend that people come to for advice, for whatever it is, whether it's personal issues, whether it's creative issues, whatever it is, people come to me. So often at times I wish that people could really give me like the same energy that I be giving them when it comes to their problem and their issues. But again, that's just like really just a learning process. But adulting is, it was kicking my ass. And you know, 2020 I really took the opportunity to travel, especially since flight tickets were cheap, like cheaper than cheap. I'm talking about $50 round trip to places. So I definitely took advantage of that. I was working, I work in hospitality, so I had been working at the time as a server, and as far as working, you know, when COVID hit, that was in March. I got laid off in March. I hadn't been to work back since. And I just took that time off to really just relax myself, you know, really hone in and like figure out what is it that I truly want. Like, from here on out, what is it that I know that I'm supposed to be doing? What do I truly want to do? And I thought, okay, 2020 hit. I don't really want to go back into the industry where I was working before, which is like hospitality, serving. And so, mind you, again, I had been unemployed since March. So yeah, I was living my best life. I was traveling, I was having fun, but I really, honestly, I could have done a little bit better with managing my finances. I really could have. And again, like, when I tell you I'm gonna make nothing out of something, regardless, whatever it is in life, whatever life is throwing at me. And sometimes it's because of the decisions that I made. I'm gonna still rock with it, and I'm gonna still handle it. So I thought that I was just over serving, and you know, it's so easy for me to interact with people, make people feel good, feel comfortable, new friends. It's food. I love serving. I love that atmosphere of people getting together through food, through eating. And of course, it's the experience when you go out to eat. Side note, if you're not tipping when you go out, please stay your ass at home, because serving is about the experience. Most of this food you can cook at home, but you want the whole experience of why you're there. The wow, the ta-da effect, okay? So you can't go out to eat with me if you're not tipping, and that's just on period, okay? And you got to respect the hustle. And I think as a server, I just respect the hustle that much more, because people, it's a hustle for real. But it's just so easy for me to interact and talk with people. But I really thought that was something that I didn't want to get back into, because it also could be exhausting, running into different types of energies, and the behind the scene work, the side work, the work that keeps the restaurant up and running, the politics behind serving. Because if y'all in the hospitality industry, y'all know it's all about politics too, okay? So I really thought I was just over that, and I decided to take this job at the airport. And when I tell y'all, it was just, I don't even think I want to say exactly what I was doing, but I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, okay? Took this job at the airport strictly for free flights, okay? I took this job strictly for free flights, and yo, it felt so degrading. It was just the worst. Like, the pay was shit, but I'm like, yo, I just want to travel. But it was just like one of those jobs where communication is off, management sucks. You go in, they just throw you in the desert. Like, you don't even know, like, I didn't even know my manager's names, you know what I'm saying? And I'm really big on my environment when I'm working. Hold on. I'm really big on the environment when I'm working too. If it's not conducive for me, for my mental health, you know, if it's not benefiting me in any type of way, and if it's just making me feel like shit, I can't work there. I don't care what it is. I cannot work there. I don't care how much the money is. I cannot work there because it doesn't make me feel good. So when I'm leaving work, I'm still not feeling good, and that's just not okay. And it was just one of those places where it's like the type of people that was working there too, like, those are like the behind the scenes type people. And I'm not trying to say like I'm better than anybody, but I'm very qualified to be doing work that was not that. Like, I felt like I was downplaying myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the one in the front. Like, I should be the one working the room. Like, it's me, I'm the face. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel what I'm saying. But it was just not what I thought it was gonna be. And I really thought me not engaging with people, shying down my personality, when that's just what I love to do. I'm a natural born communicator. My life path is number 3. Like, I'm a communicator, I'm a creator, I'm an artist in general. So Taurus sun, Capricorn moon, baby, you already know. You already know what's popping. All right, Cancer rising. But I literally thought that was just gonna be it, and it's not. So, like, again, I'm leaving that job and I'm doing something that is going to be more beneficial for me, and especially where I want to go, and the amount of money that I know I need to make to get to where I want to go. That's just how it's going to work out. And one thing about me, I'm a big advocate on, if a place where you're working at is not working for you, leave. Like, if it's not conducive to your health or mental health or what you are trying to achieve, then it's just not for you. And to me, there's no point in trying to wait and like, oh, let me see, when your spirit can just tell you. Like, my spirit just tells me, okay, this is just not gonna work. So why even put myself through even more detriment when I just know it's not gonna work out for me? So that's that. And currently right now, I am living with my parents for a little bit. Once the pandemic hit, I did move back home. And normally, if I was just living on my own, like, I wouldn't really feel bad about making the decisions that I'm making about, like, signing up for this job, not liking it, and leaving. You know what I'm saying? And for a minute, I was kind of feeling down about that. Like, because my family, like, sometimes I feel like they could be a little bit judgmental. You know what I'm saying? And it's just hard to, like, really navigate the way, like, and I wouldn't even say hard, because I have to stop saying that, because I've been doing a very great job at navigating how I want to navigate, regardless of, what other people have to say. But, like, if it don't work for you, it don't work for you, and that's a period. And that's what I'm doing, and that's what makes me happy, and that's just what the focus is on, like, making myself happy. So that, but should really be real. And some days you wake up not feeling yourself, not feeling how your life is moving, like, really trying to stay in the fight, stay afloat. But, like, life really do be kicking your ass sometimes. And, like, sometimes you need a good cry. I had to take my ass to the park. It was a nice day outside, the sun was out. I always leave a comforter in the seat of the trunk of my car, and I went to the park and I laid my comforter out and I laid out in the sun, and I was just vibing. But sometimes it takes those moments where you need to cry, where you need to lay out in the sun, where you need to sit there and write, where you need to simply just do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe rest a bit. You know, I wasn't really posting nothing on my socials, on my YouTube channel. You know, I was feeling a bit bad about that, but I need a break too. Like, yeah, I love y'all. Yeah, I love being on. So I like you, you know. I feel like I was really born to connect with other people and to connect people with other people, if you get what I'm saying. But it does get exhausting, and especially sometimes when you feel like other people don't really recognize, like, what's, you know, like, damn, you can't really tell. And of course you wouldn't know if you don't tell people, but it's like folks really don't be asking, like, how are you feeling, for, you know what I'm saying? So not that I'm asking for that, but like, that's just how I've been feeling lately. But how I just started getting motivated behind that was, number one, cutting off what wasn't serving me, what wasn't like serving me energetically. And that was working at this dusty ass job at the airport. Like, I'm not about to do that. I'm not lowering my standards. I'm not lowering my frequency to be here, because right now it got me feeling real low. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I really just had to cut that off and just understand, like, look, you know, you don't want to do this. I could get a job. Like, I could really, it's so easy for me to get back into serving and get back into the hospitality industry. So, and the money be good. That's one thing about serving too, and knowing where to serve the clientele that's coming in. Like, the money really do be good. And honestly, the money that I made serving has been better than any type of 9-to-5 job that I ever worked in. I do have a degree, if anybody is wondering. I do have a degree. It's in criminal justice and minor in psychology. But like, I really don't, like, I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? And when I was in college, I was really wishing to change my major. Like, the last semester of my senior year, or the last semester of my junior year, beginning semester of my senior year. But at that point I was like, yo, I'm just trying to graduate. Now, my minor in psychology, yeah, I do see myself, I could see myself doing something within that major. But right now, no. Like, I'm really just focused on my creative entrepreneurship and the things that I do, me blogging, me being like a media personality on YouTube. Like, I definitely see myself in just like public relations, communication, digital content creation in that field. Being a host is definitely something that I would be grateful to have like paid opportunities for. But yeah, so first things first, I cut off the dusty ass job at the airport and really just focusing on the things that I want to bring into my life. And I pretty much just had to remind myself like who I am, where I come from, reminding myself that the things that I want to do and that I yearn for, like the people in my family did, like my ancestors did, and I'm finally the one to really tap into it. But it really honestly, I just really had to sit back, you know, stop thinking about what I don't want and what's bothering me, and just focusing on the life that I am creating. And that honestly got me into a better mood, getting out in nature, because I'm a total nature girl. But the fact that it's been cold has really been bugging me like heavy. I haven't took a bite of my food, so I'm like trying to talk to y'all and eat at the same time. But the fact that it's been cold, it's really been bugging me, because I like the heat. And that cold has me in the house. Summertime, I'm outside all day, every day, 24/7. I'm taking a sleep on the patio. I remember one time I was outside all day. I would sleep on the patio and it was dark as fuck outside. Like, so dark. But I love nature. That's where I feel the most grounded. And I really just had to indulge in things that like I'm passionate about. I journaled. I danced. I skated. I listened to Abraham Hicks. Like OD. If y'all haven't listened to her before, you definitely should listen to her. She's just like a woman who speaks on just manifesting and alignment and being in the vortex and following the path of least resistance. So following the path of not resisting to everything that comes your way. Following the path of actually allowing things to come in. So if you haven't heard of Abraham Hicks, you should take a listen to her. I love to listen to her every morning, and it's awesome. But getting back into like my daily routine and just stuff that I really want to do. Getting back into my daily routine and just really honing in on the things that I really wanted to do really got my motivation back. And like, yo, I just had to remind myself, like, this job, I literally didn't dress up for work. I literally wore a scarf to work with a beanie cap. I just put these twists in, but like I had my fro, and us natural ladies, before we go to sleep, okay, we gotta braid our hair down at night, and I put my silk scarf on. And I used to go to work with my silk scarf on, put a beanie cap hat on because it was cold outside, and it just wasn't cool. Like, I didn't dress up. I couldn't, like, I was just not in it. So I just want to let y'all know that those were the things that helped motivate me. Those were the things that helped motivate me. And just remind yourself who you are. Remind yourself of the things that you're good at. Remind yourself of the things that you want to bring into your life, or that you just want to unfold. And I promise you, your mood will switch. Actually taking the action steps that you know that you should do, or you might be scared to do it. Finally taking those steps and just saying, fuck it. You know what? I know what the spirit wants. I know what I want, and it is not this. And I am going to work towards changing that. And I'm going to put myself in the best situation to help me get closer to what I want. And that's how my mood changed, okay? That's how I got motivated. You dig what I'm saying? That's how I had to look at myself in the mirror and tell myself, you that bitch, okay? You it, you the queen, you run things. All right? Like, let me tell y'all something. Don't sleep on yourself now. Don't sleep. I woke up. Like, you know, like I've been woke. But like, you ever just really look in the mirror like, yo, like, people, like, I really have myself fucked up. People really have me fucked up. I'm really fire. Like, I'm really it. I'm really that go-to person. I'm really the one that gets shit popping. Like, I radiate the room. When I walk in, everybody, it's just like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's that Mars and Leo in me, you know? You dig what I'm saying? But like, it's T.R. Brian, and don't you forget it. And you will never forget. You will never forget this, baby. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here because I do want to finish eating this. And it's like I'm trying to talk, and this video is about to approach 30 minutes. So let me not even take this bite. I'm not going to take this bite right now. And I am going to say that I appreciate y'all for watching this video. If you stuck with me through this whole entire video, you solid, you 100, I thugs with you, okay? Go ahead, be a part of the Fly Girl and Fly Guy family. Skirt. Go ahead and be a part of the Fly Girl and Fly Guy family by hitting that subscribe button down below. Hit the bell so you are updated when I post my next video. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Tiara Brian. I love interacting with my subscribers. I love being able to put a name, like a face to a name. And I definitely did that with one of my new subscribers. I want to say her name is Leah, but I'm not sure. But hey, girl. But yeah, follow me on Instagram. Go ahead and follow my food blog so you are hip to the game. And just let me know if y'all have any questions. Leave comments below. I love y'all, and we will talk soon again. All right, peace.